Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the SmackDown Ring Report. We find out after a week after Cody Rhodes' successful first title defense at Backlash against AJ Styles, we are waiting to see whose Cody's next title defense will be coming up for the King and Queen of the Ring. Cody Rhodes will get another second title defense, and you won't believe who it will be. This person had a championship match in Saudi Arabia. He has it again. Speaking of King and Queen of the Ring, we kick off on the blue brand with Naomi taking on Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring tournament in the first round match, including more matches as well as Jade Cargill will take on former women's tag team champion Piper Niven in a Queen of the Ring match. Also, to Baron Corbin, the former King of the Ring, looks to regain his crown against Carmelo Hayes in a first round match to advance. We'll get that as well. Also, too, Bianca Belair in a Queen of the Ring first round match against what's her name? Candice LeRae. And Angelo Dawkins takes on Tama Tonga from the New Bloodline as well. And in our main event, Randy Orton takes on AJ Styles one-on-one in a WrestleMania 35 rematch for the King of the Ring first round tournament. To get things started here on the Pro Wrestling Show, and two, we get to wrestling hot topics as well, as we get a lot of AEW news that Kenny Omega announced that he will be having that surgery for his stomach and testes. We'll talk about that as well. And what are the plans for The Rock versus Cody coming up at WrestleMania? We'll talk about it as the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is king. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, let's get down into it for the Pro Wrestling Show for the SmackDown Ring Report. All right, we kick things off with this. Naomi taking on Nia Jax. Naomi coming back from a long hiatus, taking on Nia, who wants to establish herself as the biggest force in WWE. Naomi and Nia Jax went after each other, but throughout the end, Nia Jax had thought she suffered a hurt injury with you know what. But at the end, Nia Jax proven to be that she's dominant and gave Naomi the splash to get the win. So Nia Jax advances on in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Nia Jax could be the force to be reckoned with, but we'll find out who she's going to be facing in the next Queen of the Ring tournament. Queen of the Ring, when it come to Jade Cargill or Piper Niven. We'll get to that in a minute. But we get to this. This is something that we did not see coming. Logan Paul kicks off SmackDown, the internet sensation, and the current United States champion, Logan Paul. He kicks off SmackDown, and you won't believe what bold challenge Logan Paul set. Well, General Manager Nick Aldis was in the ring with Cody to address who Cody was going to face next. We all found out, like the rest of them, Logan Paul is the number one contender for the WWE Championship. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Logan Paul. Logan Paul is the number one contender for the WWE Championship. And Logan Paul will go against Cody one-on-one at King of the Ring event. King and Queen of the Ring event. But Logan wanted Cody's WWE Championship. Cody wanted Logan's United States Championship. Something has to give. The general manager, Nick Aldis, then announced that it's going to be title for title at the King and Queen of the Ring. So both the WWE and the United States Championship will be decided. We know next week there will be a historic contract signing to sign the cast on the dotted line between Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes. I can't believe Logan Paul, he has had a crack at the WWE Championship in Saudi Arabia with Roman, but he lost that affair. But now Logan Paul gets to cite his sets on trying to be the the champion. He's a champion already, but Logan Paul wants to be the world champion. So this kind of makes sense. Now, I'm not a big fan of Cody Rhodes, but I'm damn sure not a big fan of Logan Paul. So I'm gonna be pushing for Cody Rhodes this time to take down Logan Paul because Logan Paul seems so arrogant. And Cody did say that tonight in his promo. Logan was acting so arrogant tonight. We could see that be the possibility. Logan Paul setting himself up for a huge championship match at the King and Queen of the Ring. I can't believe Logan Paul getting a championship match at the King and Queen of the Ring for the championship. So we'll see how this is gonna go. Logan Paul will get that shot, but Logan has to defend his championship as well. So can Logan Paul leave Saudi Arabia with the United States in the WWE Championship? Only time will tell on that. Well, we get to the backstage as the Bloodline have Paul Heyman. Did not see that coming. No one didn't see that come with Heyman. Heyman wanted to know with Solo and stuff. Solo kind of had up Heyman and told Heyman that you didn't talk to Roman and that you missed your opportunity. I talked to Roman. I think Solo was trying to get in Roman's head. And Solo told Heyman that Roman left me in charge of the Bloodline temporarily until he comes back. Well, that could be the case. And we know that Solo told Heyman to give him a hug. He did hug him. Because we can tell right there they were lying. And Solo kind of putting the pieces together and trying to make this all about him being the Bloodline. Heyman tend to believe Solo and what's going on. That Solo told Heyman that you're going to be his own wise man now. And Heyman really is kind of petrified and afraid that, hey, I better follow this man's orders or else I'm going to get it. You know what I mean? Get it. Like, he could take him down eventually and be that way. But Heyman went along with it. But they had to get to the task at hand. The task at hand was that Solo, that what's his name? Tama Tonga was in action against Angelo Dawkins in a King of the Ring qualifying match. Tama Tonga looking impressive tonight. Tama Tonga beat down Angelo Dawkins in almost like nearly 5 minutes. With the Street Profits getting these decimated and stuff. Bobby Lashley, I think he has an injury. The Street Profits getting beat, and I kind of predicted that was going to happen eventually. Tama Tonga got himself involved into that Street Profits business. They even tagged Montez Ford. It's like the Street Profits are just now jobbers again after they had their victory over the Final Testament. The Final Testament moved on to Raw as Street Profits getting what they come to. But Tama Tonga won his match tonight. But you got to wonder what's going to go down with Heyman, how Heyman's going to explain this to Roman once Roman returns. You can tell that they're planting the seed for the original bloodline, Roman and the Usos, to take down the new bloodline of Tama Tonga and the new bloodline, the Kings of what I forgot. But we'll see how it's going to play down eventually. But Randy Orton sent the message. Randy Orton saying that he wants to be the king of the ring and go on to wrestle for the championship, but he has to go through everyone to get to the championship. Randy Orton sent a message to AJ Styles that he's coming. He's looking prepared to do what he had to do. But we'll see a little bit later on what Randy Orton to do. There's a lot of vignettes tonight. Vignettes is Shinsuke Nakamura returning back to SmackDown. He had got a vignette tonight what he's going to do. Good vignettes right there. Even DIY are returning to SmackDown. DIY, you'll see them likely going for tag team contention for the tag team titles held by um, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, A Town Down Under. And we'll see that coming your way sooner rather than later and stuff. So that could be the possibility on what went down, and we could see that being that way. A Town downtown and stuff come your way. So who knows? Also, too, Carmelo Hayes was in there. Carmelo Hayes competed in his first King of the Ring tournament. He won his match tonight. Carmelo Hayes getting himself ready, getting himself prepared for he defeated King Corbin tonight. Carmelo Hayes sending that message to King Corbin. King Corbin, I think Baron Corbin trying to be his babyface now, and I guess we'll see how long that's gonna work. And stuff with Carmelo Hayes. Win over King Corbin tonight. King Corbin doing what he has to do. Win his match tonight. Jay Carhill was in action as well. Jay Carhill. A storm is brewing. Jay was brewing. Jay Carhill. Making it known, making it very known that she's here. She's not going to be playing no games and stuff. Jay looking to get some retribution, get some momentum on her side and stuff. One thing about Jay, Jay going to come with a awakening and stuff. So Jay will be meeting Nia Jax next week. Jay defeated Piper Niven to qualify herself. So we can see Jay. Jay looked fantastic tonight in her match and stuff. So big up to Jay, what she had to do tonight to do what she had to do. Bianca Belair also was in action too. She went against Candice LeRae. Bianca Belair taking Candice LeRae down. Bianca Belair setting Candice LeRae up for the win, and Bianca Belair getting herself ready, getting herself prepared for her match. Bianca Belair did so. She kind of like she was kind of hurt a little bit, but Bianca, a tough champ, she kind of withstood the pain and withstood everything to get where she needed to go. Bianca getting herself together, getting herself ready for her match as well. Bianca Belair could be a pivotal force in the King and Queen of the Ring coming forward. So you can probably see that in our way eventually. Making it known that she could be the next Queen of the Ring. Impressive. She was kind of on her feet, so we'll see. Speaking of that, more vignettes. Blair Davenport is coming, so it's a lot of vignettes tonight, showcasing stars that's coming to the Blue Brand eventually and stuff. So hey, they're doing a facelift with SmackDown. Even women's champion Bayley made an appearance. Could see her going against Chelsea Green down the road. Bayley and Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green. I don't think Alicia Taylor. She's the new ring announcer for SmackDown. So we'll see how that's going to go down eventually. But we kind of know now that Carmelo Hayes with this roll up to get the win over Baron Corbin to get the win. Also, too, the Wyatt family could be returning. We've been seeing a lot of QR codes during the Nia Jax match and with the WWE signature opening and stuff. They're putting out subliminal messages left and right here. They put us in a cave. We've never been chosen ones. He set us free. So there's a lot going on with the hidden messages and subliminal messages. Let us know someone from the Wyatt Six or some group that Bray Wyatt led or something. It's coming back. The late Bray Wyatt. His memory lives on through this new entity, a group a faction that's coming soon. So we'll see. Well, Randy Orton, they were fighting for Randy Orton. Knows a thing or two about being the king of the ring. Randy Orton came out there and he went against former WWE champion AJ Styles, and Randy Orton and AJ Styles had their match, and they had the match all right. Randy Orton emerged victorious over AJ Styles. AJ Styles put up a fight. The fight wasn't great enough, but Randy Orton kneeled through the pain to get the 1, 2, 3. Pin AJ Styles clean in the ring. So hey, good for Randy Orton. All right. That is the SmackDown Ring Report. Let's move forward to Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, we're gonna talk about this. AEW star Kenny Omega revealed a couple hour ago on his Twitch that he's gonna be getting surgery. I think they had to write him off. That he's saying about his appendix and stuff. And I don't want to something dealing with his stomach. His intestines. He said something on Dynamite a couple of weeks ago about a ticking time bomb. So we know that Kenny Omega is going to get that surgery. We wish him well and a long recovery. We hope he comes back in the ring 100%. As he said, it could be a life or death situation. So we want Kenny Omega to come out here healthy and good, clean bill of health. Speaking of that, we're hearing reports that Chuck Taylor may not be able to wrestle again. Chuck Taylor have a career-ending injury, so that could be in for Chuck Taylor career. Hopefully, they'll have him doing something around so with Chuck Taylor and stuff. So hey, we'll see. Speaking of that, we told you about vignettes. Andrade made a vignette. He's coming to SmackDown. What this mean for Andrade? One time we'll tell with Andrade what's going on with him. We know Charlotte may be coming back to SmackDown as well. So, Sheamus saying that he's officially done with Gunther. They had their matches. Can't beat Gunther the way he wanted to beat Gunther, but Sheamus believes Gunther is the real deal. Sheamus. We'll see. It's going to go down. Sheamus had a match of the year with Gunther 2 years ago. Well, they're talking about reports that the WWE may want to bring WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia or Royal Rumble. We'll see. Look for one of those events to come with an extension agreement. So who knows with WWE? Guess that's kind of it. And then the Raw right here. We're hearing reports starting this fall. Raw and SmackDown will be together on USA temporarily for the fall, but for the fall through the end of 2024, saying the UFC Network will serve as exclusive reunion homes of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, which return on September 13th. So Raw and SmackDowns in September coming. So I think WWE saying they didn't want to be dealing with Fox. They want to get off of Fox immediately. So hey, and when they but WWE, they get off of Fox sooner rather than later. So hey, who knows? Speaking of that, 1 year ago was this. They said that this was the highest rating Nielsen pop rating ever. You had Sable and Nicole Bass and Deborah. So, and also too, a huge 6-man tag. The time Mr. McMahon teamed up with The Rock and Stone Cold to take on Shane, Triple H, and The Undertaker. What a match that was. I said that was the biggest Raw, highest viewed Raw ever. So, I guess stuff like that. And how WWE turned out being now. So, hey, we see. All right. That's going to do it here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the SmackDown Ring Report. We told you next week we'll anticipate the contract signing between WWE Champion Cody Rhodes and United States Champion Logan Paul for title versus title. So we'll see that coming our way soon rather than later. So hey, it's big. Plus, we'll get to it tomorrow if we got time for the collision ring report and stuff. All right. Thank you for watching. The Pro Wrestling Show presents the SmackDown Ring Report. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. Thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you later.